And welcome back to a Big Billy video. So this video is a little bit different. It's inspired by a couple of issues that I had while I was streaming the other night. We're going to dive straight into it on how I set it up. So basically what we're setting up is multi-streaming and combo chat while you are streaming to Twitch and to YouTube. It is relatively simple once you know how to get it done, and it doesn't take a huge amount of time. So we'll dive straight into that, and I'll explain how we came about these realizations afterwards. Okay, so now we are here. We are capturing the screen so that you guys can see exactly what is going on and how we're going to do it. So we are going to be setting up multi-streaming through this section. The first thing that you actually do need to do is, if you go onto your web browser, whether it's Chrome, whether it's Edge, I use Edge, people throw hate for that, and we need to go to multi.meldstudio.co/dashboard. You'll have to sign in with whatever way that you want to sign in, but this is where we're going to be adding all of the individual outputs that we want to stream to. So for me, I've got Twitch and I've got YouTube. So on here, this will give you your stream URL, which you are going to have to copy into Streamlabs, as well as the stream key. So this is basically where you are going to be streaming to. Meld Multi Studio is then going to output that to Twitch and to YouTube. We will also have to grab your Twitch stream key, which you can grab it from if you go to home, go to your created dashboard, go to settings, go to stream, and you can take your primary stream key from there. You then drop that into the Twitch platform here, and there you go. Now Meld Studio will output straight to Twitch itself. Okay, me personally, having used this a little bit, I would not have the auto start turned on. I had a bit of an issue with one of mine where the stream had crashed, and it just continuously was just streaming from Meld Studio, even though my software had crashed. So I turn it off and I manually turn on each stream as I start it. So you just click this one here and this one here, and then it will output straight to them two sources. Now for YouTube, it is a little bit different. So you go to YouTube, you click on the create icon, which is up at the top. If we go to the channel, I'll show you how to get there. If you go to create, you go to live. Now you can choose whether or not to schedule your stream. You do everything that you need to do here. So what we're going to do is we're going to schedule a testing stream, and we're not actually going to go live right now, but this will show you. No, it is not made for children. You can then choose all of your settings for the after video. So you can choose whether or not you want to keep it, whether you're going to keep the live chat there, whether it's going to have a live chat replay for people that watch the stream after you've finished. You can then go next, and you can choose whether or not you want the video to be unlisted, public or private after you finish streaming. So we're going to schedule this for tomorrow at 11 AM. So we're now done. So then create your live event for you. So this is where you can grab your stream URL and you can grab the stream key, which is this section here. This is the piece that we need for Multi by Meld. Okay, you click copy and you go back across to Meld Studio. You then drop it into your YouTube section. So now what will happen is when you actually go live and you turn this source on, it will stream directly to YouTube under this event. So it will start and then you're good to go. You'll be live on YouTube as well as live on Twitch. But now the main thing is you need to have this connected to your software. So whether that's OBS, whether it is Streamlabs, I'm currently using OBS due to issues that I've been having with I'm currently using Streamlabs, sorry, because of issues I'm having with OBS. It's a whole thing. Now I had a little bit of trouble adding this in where I was only so that I could only stream to this section. It was trying to force me to stream to Twitch, YouTube, as well as a custom output destination. So I'm going to show you how to set it up so that you only stream to this one destination. Right, so we are now into Streamlabs itself. Again, I'm going to show you how to do this on Streamlabs because I did have a little bit of difficulty at the start, and I'm also having a few issues with OBS, but that's a different video. So now that you are in Streamlabs, you go down to the bottom left, you go down to settings, you go to stream. Now on here it will give you every option that you can currently stream for, like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, TikTok. You can do them all here. What you want to set up is stream to custom ingest. So you can add a destination and you can add it in that way, but unfortunately what will happen is it will force you to try to also stream to one of your linked accounts. We don't want that because the linked accounts are where we're streaming to, and we've already set them up with Meld Studio. So we're going to stream to custom, streaming services. You then click on custom streaming server. So you click there, you type it, you then take the URL that you found on Meld Studio, the stream URL, you copy that, and you put it in there. And then you've probably guessed it already, you take the stream key and you put that in there as well. Okay, then once you've done that, what will happen is Streamlabs itself will stream directly to the Meld multi. Okay, so that will push that all to there, and they will handle splitting it across and sending it to Twitch, sending it to YouTube, sending it to Kick if you want to, as well as TikTok. So they will be the ones that will handle the multi-stream itself. You are actually only streaming to one destination. Now, I do know that there are a few people that might be a little bit, you know, daunted by the fact of having multiple chats like windows open. There is a couple of ways of dealing with that. So Meld Studio does have a built-in multi-chat that combines all of the chat on their software. I struggle a little bit with their software at the moment. It is very intuitive to use and I do like it, but I have a few performance issues. So this is what I use. I use Botrix, Botrix Official. Absolutely brilliant chatbot that will work on Twitch, it'll work on YouTube. I use it for a combined chat at the moment for basically a transparent chat that goes over my game because I'm only using one monitor. So to set this up, you go to widgets, chat overlay. And then you can select Twitch, YouTube, Tovo, Kick. You can select them all and you can customize the chat how you want it. I leave it with the show platform icons so that when it comes up, I can see that that person's on YouTube, that person's on Twitch, and I can interact with them either way, but I know where they're viewing from as well. You can then take the URL widget and you can add it in as a custom doc. Then you'll be able to see it in your streaming software. Right. So adding in a custom doc onto Streamlabs, you would actually have to have one of the paid for versions of it, I do believe. What I use currently is Twitch Transparent Chat. You don't have to use it just for Twitch. You can use it for any of them. I use it for my combo chat. It, like I said, it lays over the top of the screen so that I can see it. That way, no matter what I'm in, it is over the top, but that's what I use. So there are multiple different options there, but you can use that widget URL that we found on Botriz to add it into normal OBS as well. Just go through the custom docs, add the URL, and it'll be there. All right, so that is how you set up multi-streaming, at least how I've set up multi-streaming. There are a few different ways of doing it. There's a few different websites that you can do it on as well. But that is how I've done it. Okay, so that is how I have set up multi-streaming through Streamlabs OBS. Obviously, there are other websites that you can use for this. There is other ways that you can do it as well. You can just dual output straight from Streamlabs if you want to. I don't really have that capability at the moment, so this is the best option that I can find. If you found this video helpful, like, sub. If you didn't, I'm really sorry. Maybe somebody will though. Keep an eye out for new videos. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.